Good evening and welcome to your daily global download. It's March 2nd, 2025, and we've got a lot to cover tonight, from escalating tensions in Eastern Europe to legal battles on American soil, and even a little Hollywood glitz and glamour. I'm George Ernest, and in the next 10 minutes I'll be your guide through the biggest news stories unfolding around the world. So buckle up. Let's dive right in. We begin tonight in London, where European leaders have gathered for an emergency summit on the ongoing war in Ukraine. Hosted by UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, this meeting comes amidst concern over a potential US-brokered peace deal that could sideline Ukraine's interests. Prime Minister Starmer pledged an additional $2 billion in military aid to Ukraine, specifically for bolstering their air defense capabilities. Analysts believe this signals a shift in strategy, with Europe stepping up to take a more assertive role. Will this summit mark a turning point in the war, paving the way for a more unified, Europe-led response? We'll continue to follow this story closely. Shifting gears now to Washington, where the Trump administration's Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, released an updated wall of receipts today. This digital display claims $65 billion in government savings. However, NPR's review found only $2 billion of those savings have been independently verified. Discrepancies and errors fuel accusations of a lack of transparency. Does this wall of receipts represent genuine efficiency or a facade? We'll keep digging. Now, to a developing story out of Nigeria, where authorities apprehended a 42-year-old Angolan businessman, Mbala Abuba, at Kano's International Airport. Abuba was attempting to board a flight to Turkey when he was stopped by agents from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. He had ingested 120 pellets containing a substantial amount of cocaine. This bust highlights Nigeria's role as a major transit hub for illicit substances. While this arrest is a victory for Nigerian law enforcement, it also underscores the global drug trafficking crisis. Abuba is now facing serious charges, and his case could have far-reaching implications. Will this lead to stricter security measures at airports worldwide? Only time will tell. Tonight, Hollywood's biggest night takes center stage as the 97th Academy Awards get underway at the Dolby Theatre. Hosted by Conan O'Brien, the ceremony promises a night of glitz, glamour, and celebration of cinematic excellence. Critically acclaimed films like The Brutalist and Emilia Perez are vying for the coveted Best Picture award. Will there be any surprise upsets? We'll be keeping a close eye on all the action. Now for a look at a developing situation in India, where disaster authorities have issued an avalanche alert for the states of Uttarakhand and Jammu and Kashmir. The alert follows a devastating avalanche that struck a border camp on Friday, triggering a massive rescue operation. Temperatures in Jammu and Kashmir have plunged to -15 degrees Celsius, creating treacherous conditions. For the communities living in these areas, this is a stark reminder of the danger posed by nature's fury. We'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as they become available. Shifting our attention now to the Middle East, where tensions are escalating following Israel's decision to halt all humanitarian aid into Gaza. This move is intended to pressure Hamas into accepting a ceasefire agreement. However, aid organizations warn that this blockade will exacerbate the already dire humanitarian crisis. Will this development force Hamas to the negotiating table, or deepen the suffering of innocent civilians? The United Nations is calling for urgent talks. And now for a story that's sure to get music lovers excited. Tickets for Tyler, the Creator's highly anticipated Manila concert, go on sale tomorrow. Fans across the Philippines and around the world are eagerly awaiting the chance to snag a ticket to this sold-out show. With ticket prices ranging from $50 to $200, demand is expected to be through the roof. This concert is shaping up to be more than just a musical event. It's a cultural happening. Back in the United States, a federal judge has dealt a significant legal blow to former President Trump. Judge Amy Berman Jackson ruled that Trump's attempt to fire government watchdog Hampton Dellinger was unlawful. This ruling has reignited the debate over executive power and accountability. Trump's legal team has filed an appeal, setting the stage for a potential showdown in the Supreme Court. Turning our attention now to India, where millions of Muslims are marking the start of Ramadan 2025. This holy month is a time for spiritual reflection, prayer, and community. From the bustling streets of Delhi to the vibrant markets of Mumbai, communities across India are coming together to observe this sacred period. Ramadan offers a powerful reminder of the values of compassion, empathy, and unity. And finally tonight, we wrap up with some high-flying action from the NBA. The Cleveland Cavaliers, riding high on a 9-game winning streak, face off against the struggling Portland Trail Blazers. The Trail Blazers are hoping to play spoiler against the red-hot Cavaliers. Will the Cavaliers cruise to another victory, or will the Trail Blazers pull off an upset? It's sure to be a thrilling matchup. And that's a wrap on your top 10 global news stories for March 2nd, 2025. I'm George Ernest, and I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. What's the biggest story on your mind tonight? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until then, take care.